Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is finally Monday, and the portfolio is down quite a bit, 3.84%. I just want to do a little quick update because I am kind of busy right now. I have lots of things to do, but I want to keep you guys informed about what's going on with the portfolio. And as you can see, a lot of stocks are down heavy today. Jumia down 3.74%, Shopify down 6.4%, Afria down 3.79%, Aurora down 2%. This one of my good holdings, I'm up actually 7%, which is very good. Very good. Square down 2%. Dropbox down 4%. Tesla was up a lot in the beginning. Down everything was up a lot in the beginning, but everything continues to go down. I actually went and pulled the trigger and I bought Jumia stock. It was down 7% today. So you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the stock. I'm gonna buy the stock. I'm only gonna put $500 into it, kind of like a spec play. And I just see Jumia being huge in the future, even though it's going to struggle quite a bit for a while until Africa makes their infrastructure better. It's still, I believe it's going to have a huge presence in Africa. It's going to be a big player over there. It's going to make lots of money, and it's going to make me lots of money, and whoever it's in it lots of money if they succeed. But I'm still going to wait on the next earnings report to see how they do, and if their revenue is still decreasing or if it's finally breaking even or increasing, so we can see if it's going in the right direction in terms of the revenue. And of course, in the long run, if it just increases its revenue, the profits will follow eventually, right? So that's why I wanted to get into Jumia stock. I believe if it keeps going down, I'll keep adding some more shares. $500 right now is just about, how much is it? 1%, 1.5% of my portfolio, right? As a spec play, I will probably keep it under 5% of my portfolio until I see a drastic change in the revenue. If it finally starts increasing, then I'll finally buy some more of a Jumia stock. So basically, everything is down a lot today, but I did in fact buy a lot of things. I bought Shopify. I bought $200 worth of Shopify. I bought Afria, $50 worth of Afria, right? $50, yeah. $50 worth of Afria, $100 of Dropbox, MP Materials about $100. Beyond Meat's down quite a bit. I bought $100 of that. Jumia, like I said, about $500 worth of Jumia stock, and Neo about $100 worth of Neo. And I do have these options for Neo. I'm down $157, but like I said, this is expires in 2 years, a little bit more than 2 years, so I'm good with that. And same thing with Afria. I'm down quite a bit on this, but I believe in 2-3 years it'll probably at least go up a lot for me to break even or make some money on it. That's the goal, just to make some money on these call options, long-term call options. And yeah, Neo stocks at $43.95. I believe it could probably keep going down till or $40 mark before it runs up by Neo Day, and I believe it will run up on Neo Day or before Neo Day. And there might be some selling afterwards, but who knows, right? Who knows? But if you're in for the long run, this is just another buying opportunity for you. Neo stock down 3%, you put a little bit every time it goes down. Every single time it goes down, you just buy some. That's what I do, and that's what I'm going to keep on doing with Neo stock. Just buy whenever it goes down. It's just a buying opportunity for you, and you want to increase that share count and get your average cost lower. Or if you really, really believe in this company a lot, like most people do. I know Neo stock has a huge fan base. Lots of people like its product, and lots of people believe it's going to be rivaling Tesla in a few years. And you know what? I'm one of those people that believe that Neo stock will grow exponentially in the next 5-10 years, and I believe that Neo stock will rival Tesla, at least in the China market, at least there. But Neo will eventually, hopefully, expand out and rival Tesla worldwide, at least be the second player, top three player in the EV space. And if it's a top three player, it has so much potential to run up, especially since it's into the autonomous field. Also, it's gonna have its own little taxi network, which is gonna be huge. So much money to be made. That's basically mostly profit that's gonna come up with. And if you believe in it like I do, I will, every time it goes down 2% or more, I will put some money into it. That's just how I am. I'm a long-term investor. If you're not a long-term investor, then I don't know what to tell you, right? But for me personally, long term, I'll buy every time it goes down. That's the goal. Every time Neo goes down, I buy some. Shopify, every time it goes down 6% today, this is a beautiful buying opportunity if you didn't want to get it, if you want to get into Shopify. Because I believe this stock right here is going to be $1 trillion in the next 10 years, at least $1 trillion, right? That's going to be a 7x, 6, 7x from now. 7x your investment, right? That's a great opportunity. If I had $1 million, I would put most of it into Shopify because I believe in Shopify so much that it will probably rival Amazon. And Amazon's looking into Shopify as a serious threat, right? It might not overtake it, but it's going to be a competitor against Amazon. Afria, if you believe that cannabis will be legalized in the United States at a federal level, national level, then Afria is going to be a big player in that space, especially since they're going to merge. They might merge with Tilray. That'll make Afria and Tilray basically a top dog in the cannabis space. Like it's just good things. Oral cannabis. I bought oral cannabis such a long time ago, and I believe it just if the cannabis market gets bigger, then it's gonna rise with it. And even if oral cannabis doesn't isn't a big dog, it's still gonna increase, still gonna at least double up in the long term. If you're into the gaming space, you know that this I believe this will get to where Logitech is at 15 billion, and Logitech will be much way bigger than that. I believe this will start to get to where Logitech is in the long term. And Logitech's at 15 billion, this is at 3 billion. It's gonna be a 4 or 5x, you know. Square stock, this is moneymaker, right? Moneymaker for me. I'm up 16%, and I'm just gonna continue holding it. Jumia, Tesla stocks. Tesla stock, it's run up so much, and I still see videos of people saying that Tesla's gonna be 5 trillion, 10 trillion, 20 trillion. Like this stock has so much potential in it. It's so much potential, so much. We don't know where Tesla stock's gonna be, right? We believe, but if you believe in the EV market and the autonomous taxi network and all that stuff, and Tesla's still not done, Tesla's gonna do way more things. You know, you never know in the future they might come out with electric helicopters and electric planes and all that stuff, right? And when if that comes out, come on, Tesla's gonna keep growing huge, right? Like I said, you already know about my stance in Jumia. MP Materials, if the EV market needs all these materials, these minerals, all these things to make their batteries. MP Materials is going to be providing that to almost all the players out there, especially in the United States, because this is the only one in the Western Hemisphere that's doing it. And I believe that this one's going to be a big player. This is a more of a spec stock also. It has a lot of things, because China's also doing it, right? And if China is doing it, then it's going to be a big competitor to this one. But if, let's just say if China even start selling these things these at such a low price that people over here in the Western Hemisphere are gonna have to get China, then this stock is. I mean, I believe it's still gonna do good, but it's not gonna do as good as what I think it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But if, like I said, the United States is trying to get more independent from China, not rely on China so much, then I believe that they're gonna use this company. It's gonna be huge in the future, especially because of the EV market. Like I said, I wanted to get some diversification, so I got Beyond Meats down quite a bit. If you want to get into this stock, then this was your time to get in. It's down 7%. This stock's probably gonna get bigger as time goes on. People are trying to become vegetarian, vegan, and Beyond Meat's gonna help them with that, with different options. And then these are the other stocks that I got: Nvidia, Facebook, Apple, and Netflix. These are just big dogs. I buy whenever there's a big dip in them, and since I bought them, I think I'm up a little bit on, or at least break even. I'm up 8% on Netflix. Apple, 20%. You know, Apple has rumors of they're trying to get into the EV space. Facebook is so undervalued in my opinion. This should be $1 trillion company, to be honest. Like, come on. And Nvidia, down 3%. Nvidia's also has lots of technology. They also want to get into the EV. They have lots of technology to get into the EV space as well, with their chips and everything. And yeah, that's what my portfolio was looking like. Today was a buying opportunity. I bought a lot of stock. I don't know how much in total. I bought 100, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,050. About $1,050 worth of stock today. And if the market continues to go down, I'll keep buying. And I want to buy so much to where I might not have any money left, because if there is a crash, then you know you want to have some money, because that's the best time to buy. And yeah, I think I'll probably keep buying until I have about $8,000 worth of buying power. Then I'll probably stop unless there's over 5% drops in my companies that I own. But other than that, I'm buying when I see 2% drops in my companies that I own. And I'm only buying small amounts, like $100, right? $50, $100, $200, $500. But once you see those 5% drops, and you start seeing the market start going down tremendously, that's when I start putting in five to $1,000 to $2,000 at a time. And yeah, that's a little update showing you guys kind of what I'm doing. And these are the days where you just gotta buy stocks, right? And be excited, because this is the buying opportunities, right? If you believe in these companies, these small dips right now, they're just opportunities for you to buy. Because in the long run, come on, in the long run, you're gonna double your money, you're gonna triple your money, you're gonna 5x your money, you're gonna 10x your money if you believe in the stocks that you own, if you have confidence in the stocks that you own. In the long term, you're gonna make lots of money. And yeah, that's a little update today, guys. Thank you for watching.